Hello everyone, I'm Lana, Orchid Newbie. Welcome to my channel. And in this video I would like to share with you guys my orchid haul from the Redlands Orchid Festival and the way I potted them or planted them. So I wanted to combine my last video with the potting part, but it turned out to be 48 minutes video, so I decided to split it. Another issue I would like to bring up with you guys, that's my last video that I uploaded somehow was changed to AI voice and nothing I can do about it. I tried to Google and figure out, because I never used AI, nothing. It just, I don't know why, it's a new future, I guess. I tried to Google and figure out if I can turn off the future or not allowed it in the settings when I'm uploading the video, but I didn't find it. I couldn't figure it out. And it's Griselle, do I say your name correctly? Thank you so much for pointing it out, because I was freaking out receiving all the comments what's wrong with my voice, because when I was listening my video was my voice, I couldn't see the difference, but I had to go on my laptop and find my channel and watch it as I was viewer. That's when I realized, and the only way I could switch it off back to my voice, when that's what Griselle said what to do. They go to the settings, that little star button on the right corner, and change the voice to original. And I think you only can do it manually. There is no universal settings to change it. So I'm really bummed out, because that's the new future and there is nothing I found so far to prevent doing it. I feel like, yes, YouTube provides platform for me, but they should not be allowed just mess with my creation, right? Anyway, just a quick look around before I switch to the other part of this video, where I'm talking about what I got from the Redlands Redlands Festival, my new orchids, and actually show you guys how I potted them. Anyway, I didn't show the process, but the end result. It's gonna be a shorter video. Just wanted to check this out. It's really glaring out because the sun is on this orchid, but it's Nodosa, Brassavola Nodosa, and she blooming away. Such a beautiful white lime and white. The flowers are so pretty. She looking like a chandelier right now. Love her. Anyway, there is nothing new because I just posted my video with the new blooms. So we'll get back to the oh my gosh, look at this pretty thing, and we cannot see it really well against the sun. And guys, thank you so much for your patience. I hope it's all gonna be fixed somehow. So we'll watch our videos the way we used to, the original way. Okay, one more thing here. I know we saw it, and just a few things I see on my way is Tolumnia, and these two beauties here. This is Cattleya Boekeriana, beautiful and very fragrant. So pretty. And this Chantilly lace, just love the cuteness of these flowers. Okay, if it will show the whole picture, that would be nice. Very delicate, these lavender colors with the spottings on the petals. This is my haul from Redlands Orchid Festival from yesterday. I bought bunch of Mocaras from Saroa Orchids. Yes, I got 8 of them. So I do want to expand my little sunbeam bed. So it was such a pretty colors. What they were selling 4 for 120, so I got 8 of them. I doubled 2 yellow ones, so pretty, kind of yellow orangey actually, no spots on them. And then I got 2, I think they start as yellow, they're so wilted, and then kind of have a red spots on them. 2 of those. They have pretty nice root system, and so excited about it. I got 2 red ones. I do have reds, but this little different looking red. Of course, flowers are all wilting. So I got 2 of the red ones, and I got 1 purple. I think I do have something just like that I bought from them in the past, and 1 blue. I also have, I think, pretty much the same. So I got 8 of the Mocaras or Arandas, whatever. I think they call them Arandas or Mocaras. It just depends what they are crossed with. And then, oh, I got Musanda. I got red Musanda. This plant was just $25. And I don't remember the vendor name. The lady, she had white, beautiful ones. I wish I got it too. But it's a good price for this size plant. I always wanted red. I love them. It just blooms so colorful all spring, all summer, and now we're in the fall, and my Musanda still have some colors in it. But winter time, sometimes if it's too cold, she loses the leaves, but then she comes alive. And she grew so much this year. Of course, I'm gonna trim her a little bit back. But look at that. On top, all green and ready to bloom again. But I think she's not gonna get that far, because we're gonna have little cool spells this winter. And anyway, love Musandas. This one, beautiful red, almost looking like Poncieras, right? So I'm excited about that. And then I got, oh, hold on, I got something else. This is Rinancera, and this is from Mott's Orchids. Just gonna add it to my Rinancera tower. And this one I got just for $20, and this size is nice. The flowers already out, but that pretty much on a smaller size flowers. Cute red, but it will, you know, it's give like a branch out flower spike, usually branching out. It's a pretty good size plant, my new Rinancera. And then I don't even remember what happened. It always happens crazy. This is from Orchids in Bloom. I wanted it for a while. It was a $45, but I don't know what happened. They used to have a website, but now I cannot get on their website. So I found her on at the show, and I got my Cattleya orchid. So sweet dragon fruit. It would have like petals with the bright pink purple spots, and sepals, I think just the pink, if I remember. Maybe kind of greenish, depends. This one has a flower spike. Pretty nice size. Was it 4-inch pot? That's from Orchids in Bloom. Then I shop a little bit. One of my vendors, the vendors I do go, because I have a bunch of plants from them. They normally come in this, let me take this out or not, too noisy, in little clear plastics. It's like, you know, just for transportations in the moss, but I always repot them right away. And this is Dendrobium anosmum, and this is the Anosmum superbum, a touch of class. I think it has little kind of like pattern on the petals and sepals, so I'm excited about it. This was $15. Oh, $20 for this size plant. That's a good price. They normally go a little bit pricier than that. See, it's a very long, actually 2 new grows, so I have to attach it to something else, get it out of this plastic pot. Then, who did I get this one from? Alright, I got something else from him, and that's the Phalaenopsis. This is a species, teeny tiny waxy red flowers, cornu, I cannot say curvy, variety, Vini, Wonku. So it's the same vendor. No blooms, but have nice roots. And that was $20, I believe. Yes, that's a $20 little thing. But look at that, nice roots. So bunch of leaves. And from him, they usually bloom for me within a year. That's the name, that's the vendor. And I think I got one more something from them. Maybe it was a vendor next to them, so I don't remember the name. That's the Carnival Kids, kind of Brassavola hybrid. That would be greenish petals with the pink leaf. Yes, nice size. Also, I'm gonna repot it right away. It's in this transportable soft plastic container, and it has a little something starting to grow, the bud. So I'm excited about that. It was a nice price. I think it's also $20. Actually, things did get a little bit more expensive, but all right, let me remember what this is. Oh, this is a spotted cattleya. Goodness, this was $30. Pretty big size. Also in this plastic container that I need to pot here right away. And I think I'm gonna pot here in this. I bought few of these mesh things. I'm just gonna use lava rock and charcoal. I think she goes there well. It looks like she bloomed. It's probably a cutting, so I don't know what the roots look like there, but hopefully she'll give me new roots and growth. And that's the Taiwan Cognac, I think. I want to take it out of the bag because I'm going to make a lot of noise. I should have done it before. And one more. All right. Roots, probably all these roots going to go. But it has 2 new growths. It's just the brown sheets that needs to clean up. But it looks like good. 2 new growths. Just starting. Couple of little roots, so this one should be fine. 2 leads. Hold on. So there are 2 leads, and it would start fine. But all these now dry dead roots. When I wet them, I'll know better. But I could feel like this is all gonna. So when you pot them, you want to get rid of all the dry dead roots. You don't want to cover this up with any media, because this would be a disaster. It's a lot of roots, but all dry. And this is, I don't remember the name of the vendor, but that's a spotted one. I think kind of yellow with burgundy spots and purple lip. She had the picture there, and I paid $30 for it. 35 with all the taxes. So Sunland Orchids, it says. All right, that's it for my orchid shopping yesterday at Redlands. So this one will bloom. I'm not gonna pot her, or maybe I will. If I will, I'm gonna pot her in the same plastic pot like that. Or maybe I bought a couple of pots, few pots from Benjan Orchids. I stopped by there like on the way from Redlands show. So this one, the cone, I wanted to get. They had actually lots of new potteries. So this one I'm gonna put my Amethysta glossa Cattleya. It's growing on a little piece of cork bark and cork tree bark. Is that what it is? But it's overgrown, and I know that Amethysta glossa grows big, so I want to see if I can just put the cork in and not like mess with the roots. See, I feel like it's gonna love it. And then the little ones and the bigger one is for Dendrobium. So this is it for this shopping. Super excited. Going to work on my Vendas today, on sun Vendas and sun loving Vendas. First I'm gonna spray them with the hydrogen peroxide. So, because you know they've been in so much shock, I'm gonna cut all the flowers off, because they need lots of energy to get acclimated and get going. So that's what's gonna be my job today. So my new Arandas or Mocaras, my sun-loving Vendas, I made little hooks, hangers for them, and I'm gonna hang them here. They are kind of protected from direct sun. I get like late afternoon sun on this side, and but I have this Spanish moss protecting them from harsh sun. Most likely they were growing in greenhouses, so they need to acclimate to my area, to my sun. So they're gonna recover here for several days, maybe few weeks. I'm gonna water them. I did spray them with hydrogen peroxide, and I'm gonna wash them off. I'm gonna water them frequently so the roots will get new start. And the little hangers I made, like if you can see here, just a loop at the bottom, and band it on this side, and I use little green ties, like garden ties, to tie them up in one or two places. So they're pretty sturdy, stable there. But then when I see the new roots growing, I'm going to attach them to my existing towers where I can fill in some empty spots. So that's the plan. And the wire I used here, it's a 12 gauge wire. I got it from Home Depot. I think it's like a $16 for 30 meters, 100 feet. So you can make plenty of little hangers. So this is the one last one I'm gonna attach. This has a little loop at the end, and I just set it right under if I can. If not, then I need a little help there. There we go, just like this. And then tie the tie in the middle or closer to the top. And it's pretty sturdy. It's not going anywhere. So I also make my own hangers because I do use a lot of them. I use a little bit thinner wire. So if this was 12, this is probably 16 gauge thinner wire. And I just make my own hangers. I just started to make one. I use my screwdriver to twist them. This one is 3 wires hanger for my new orchid. So you'll see the end result. I finished cleaning this cattleya. That was the bare root. I cut off all the dead roots. These are still little plump, few left, and then I see little gross new roots starting. So there, as I said, there are 2 leaves. So there is a younger one over there. So no roots yet, but this one pretty good size and just starting to giving out the roots. So I have good feeling about this one. And that's all the dead ones. So whatever is left, little bit plumber, and they might still do the job. So we'll see a little more when I plant it in a pot. I'll come back to it. One more orchid is potted. This is the end result for this cattleya. So I put her in a plastic basket. There is some lava rock, charcoal, and some expanded clay pebbles. And that's the one. So she's ready to find a home for her. Home in my garden. That's it. So new growth here and another one back here. So I don't think she's gonna bloom. She's in so much shock and there is not enough the roots to support her for right now. So maybe next year. I'm gonna do this one next. So the canes look so plump and robust, very nice. Just 3 canes, but I do not know what's going on there in that moss. Maybe just the bare roots. I doubt there are many roots, but I'm concerned there is no new growth yet. So I want to put it in this basket also with the clay pebbles, maybe just lava rock and charcoal. But I'm afraid, and I don't want to keep it in the moss because I'm so bad with the moss. It's so easy to overwater it and kill it completely. So, but I don't think there are many roots there. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, that's the name of it, and when I get her out of there, I'll get back to you guys. I'm so glad I cleaned it up. I got it out, and still few plump roots here. I sprayed it with hydrogen peroxide because it's already started smelling little mossy is there. And I also see a little bud which was covered with the moss, which might could have not make it. There is one more little plump up little bud. So, and those roots still plump. So yes, I'm gonna do the same what I did with the previous one. We're gonna go in this basket. And she is done. So hopes and prayers for this little bud over there. And then, as I said, there are a couple of swollen knots here, so maybe with the very few roots she has. Just hoping for the best. She is ready in her new home, and let's see, the name is, okay, what is the name? This is the name. This is the name. And look at this, my little fowl. I decided to put it in this clay pot from Benjan, and I just used the same moss. It came in a little plastic cup, but I added a little bit to fill in spaces. Still have nice plump roots. Hopefully I didn't disturb much. I know I broke couple, but hopefully it has enough to survive. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. So this one looks good. I'm gonna attach wires and hang it with the rest of my fowls, and this is the last one. And what I did, this is the Carnival Kids. Carnival Kids, let me see if I can get to this. Okay, I'm sorry, it's upside down, but that's the name. So this is like survivor's place. This is a bark from cork tree. Has couple of little plants there that most likely not gonna make it. And I decided to put this one there. Normally it's not a good idea to make a compote cork like that for different plants, but this cattleya, when I got it out of the pot, it was in the moss. There was no roots left. All of them was really bad. The only little plump one is this little under the plastic ties here. The only hope is this little bud here. So I still have a hope, and it's a nice plump canes and leaves, so there is enough of storage energy stored for this bud to develop. So that's my hope, but it's gonna take a long time till this plant grow up and start blooming. So I still have hopes, but it's not gonna be soon that I see flowers from this plant. All right, that's about it. And those are cutting flowers from my sun-loving viandas. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope everybody enjoyed this Sunday.